Welcome, everyone, to the Berlitz Language and Culture Podcast.
Hello.
We're the show that aims to give you that shortcut to being really well-informed, packing in those surprising facts and insights.
And today we're zeroing in on something fundamental to speaking German, the sounds themselves. Specifically, its unique vowels, those interesting Umlaute and Diphthongs.
The real building blocks of the language.
Exactly. And for the serious learner out there, understanding these sounds is crucial. It's the kind of deep dive into pronunciation and nuance that Berlitz really champions. Because at Berlitz, it's not just about learning vocabulary lists, it's about learning to speak with confidence, with fluency, and really importantly, getting that vital cultural training to truly understand and connect.
Absolutely, because with German vowels, some might look familiar. You see an A or an E, but how you actually say them can be quite different from English.
Oh, definitely.
And getting them right, well, it just opens up so much more clarity and, honestly, confidence when you speak. So let's get into it.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. What even are vowels? In German, they call them Vokale, or sometimes Selbstlaut.
Self sounds, I like that.
Yeah, it means they can stand on their own. They're the sounds you make when air just flows freely out of your mouth. There's no blockage from your tongue or your teeth or lips kind of getting in the way.
So, like, if speech was music, vowels would be the beat, the melody that carries everything.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah, they determine each syllable, give speech its rhythm. Consonants, on the other hand, they shape the words.
Okay, so the basic German vowels are A, E, I, O, U.
Just like in English.
Correct. But then German adds three more. The Umlaute, that's O, and U, the ones with the two dots above.
Right. And consonants, Konsonanten or Mitlaute, they need a vowel to really sound complete, don't they?
Precisely. Think about the letter E. You can just say E, it's a full sound.
Yeah.
But try saying B without adding a vowel sound. You can't really. We say B, we add that little E sound to make it audible. Mitlaut with sounds. Right. That makes sense.
That's fair.
It even affects abbreviations.
It does. If an abbreviation has enough vowels, like BAföG, the German student loan program, you can pronounce it as a word, an acronym.
Right, yeah.
But if it's mostly consonants, like EU for European Union, you just say the letters, an initialism. It shows how fundamental vowels are.
Okay, so they're crucial. Now, here's something that might be, well, a relief for learners. German vowels are way more consistent than English ones, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's the good news. English is, well, it's notoriously tricky with vowels.
You can say that again. Just take the letter E. Think about egg, dinner, men, after, Pete. Same letter, totally different sounds.
Exactly. It's confusing. But German, for the most part, keeps it simpler. Each vowel generally has just two basic forms, a long one and a short one.
Long and short.
And apart from that distinction, their pronunciation is remarkably consistent. Very few exceptions, unlike, well, English.
That predictability sounds like a lifesaver. So how do you know? Is it long or is it short?
Good question. And the rules are actually pretty straightforward based on spelling. Generally, a vowel is short if it's followed by two or more consonants. Think of cats, cats. The T makes the A short.
Catsy. Okay, short A.
Or Hund, dog. The end cluster shortens the U. Hund.
Got it. So double consonants or consonant clusters mean short vowel. What about long vowels?
A vowel is usually long if it's followed by just a single consonant, like in plan.
Plan.
Plan. Long A.
Or if the vowel itself is doubled, like in schnee, snow, the double E makes it long.
Schnee. Nice.
And also if followed by an H, the H itself often isn't pronounced, but it signals that the vowel before it is long, like in ur.
The silent H trick. So just knowing these spelling patterns gives you a huge clue.
It really does. It unlocks a lot of German pronunciation once you get the hang of it.
Okay, let's walk through them then. Maybe focus on the sounds and lip positions, starting with A. Right, German A. For the long A, think of when the dentist asks you to say, ah, lips open quite wide, like in Adel, royalty, or Amen, ancestors.
Ah, Adel.
Okay, and the short A. The short A is quicker, sharper, a bit like the A in apple, maybe, or cat, like ananas, pineapple, or cats, cat. Lips still open, just a shorter sound.
Ananas. Kitsy. Got it. Next up, E.
E. Okay, this one's important. The long E is a pure sound, kind of like the start of the English I in say, but hold it without gliding into the Y sound.
Yeah.
Keep the lips fairly close, tongue resting low, like an air on a schnee, schnee.
See, right. And the short E.
Short E is very much like the English E in bed or men, like in Essen, food, or schnell, fast.
Yes, schnell. Okay, that feels familiar. How about I?
I. The long German I sounds exactly like the English long E in me or C. E. Short I. Short I is like the English I, and kin, machine. You might pull your cheeks back slightly.
Yee. Machine. Okay, it's short I.
Short I is like the English I in kin or sit. A short clipped sound like mish, mish or in.
Mish. In. Simple enough? Let's do O.
Oh, for the long O, your lips literally look like the letter O. It sounds like the English O and over or go. Oh, like mun, poppy seed or loss, go.
Oh, mun. Makes sense. Short O.
Short O is a bit like the English O in hot, maybe slightly closer to ah, like stolz, proud, or tunne. Still rounded lips, just shorter.
Stolz.
Tut.
Okay. And finally, U.
U. The long U is like the English double O in root or moon. Ooh. Lips are quite rounded, maybe more closed than O, like hun, chicken, or clock.
Ooh. Huh. Got it. And the short U.
Short U is similar to the English U in hook or book, like muster, pattern, or hunt, dog.
Hunt. Okay, those seem manageable with the long-short rule. Now for the tricky ones, the umlaut, starting with e.
Right, Lip position is similar to E, but maybe open your mouth a tiny bit wider. Now, technically, the correct sound is like the A in the English word apple or cat.
Yeah, like cat.
Yes. Long, in lick, similar, or crow. Short. In henda, hands. Now, you will hear many Germans pronounce it more like an E.
Oh, really? So like an A sound.
Kind of, yeah. It's a common regional thing or just simplification. But the crisp A, as in cat sound, is, let's say, the standard or correct way. Aiming for that makes your German sound clearer.
Good tip. Okay, what about ooh? This one feels really unfamiliar.
It is. There's no direct English equivalent. Here's the trick. Shape your lips as if you're about to say, oh, nice and round.
Okay, lips like O.
But while keeping that lip shape, try to move your tongue forward, kind of towards the position for an E sound. The sound comes from the front. It's often compared to the U in turn or fur.
Like kern.
Sort of, but it's not quite the same. It's a pure vowel, more forward. Long U like in murra, carrot, or schön, beautiful. Short U like in lusher, holes.
Schön. Lusher. Okay, that definitely needs practice. It's a unique sound.
It really is.
Yeah.
And finally, U. Probably the hardest for many.
Uh-oh. How do we tackle ooh?
Okay, think about making a long E sound, like in C.
E. Okay.
Now, keep making that sound, but round your lips tightly as if you're about to whistle or say, ooh. The sound is still generated towards the front, like E, but the lip rounding changes it.
So lips like ooh sound like E. That sounds challenging.
It is. It's a bit like the E in few for some speakers, but purer. Long U in for, or uber. Short U in fünf, 5, or futze, futtel.
Wow. Yeah, that's one to listen to and repeat a lot. Getting that right would definitely make you sound more authentic.
Absolutely. It's one of those key German sounds. But, moving on from single vowels, German also uses diphthongs or doppellot.
Right, double sounds. These are where two vowels blend together in one syllable.
Exactly. Like the sound in the English word I, which blends ah and e. The good news for German diphthongs is that the sounds themselves will probably feel familiar to English speakers. You just need to learn how they're spelled.
Okay, that sounds promising. What are the main ones?
First up is A, spelled A-U. It sounds just like the English ow in ouch or out.
Ow. Easy, like in.
Like in mouse, house, or blue.
Mouse, house, blau. Got it. What's next?
Then we have E and A, spelled E-I or A-I. They both make the exact same sound.
Okay. And what sound is that?
It's the sound of the English letter I, as in mine or ice.
Ah, the I sound. So A and I both say I.
Correct. Like in mine, my, I, or my, may.
Mine, I, my. Straightforward.
Then there's I, spelled I-E. This one usually makes a long E sound, just like the German long I we talked about, or the English E-N-C.
So I just sounds like E.
Pretty much, yeah. Like in here, lie, the song,
Yes.
meter again. It essentially just signals a long E sound.
Here, lied.
Okay. Any others?
One more main group. E and U. So EU or AU, A umlaut U. Like A and I, these two different spellings make the exact same sound.
And that sound is?
It's like the English oi in boy or toy.
Oi. Exactly. You hear it in words like Freund, friend, Leute, people, or with the laut spelling Träum, dreams, or Häuser, houses.
Freund, Leute, Träum, oi. Fascinating how consistent those pairings are once you know the code.
It really simplifies things, but vowels in German aren't just for building words. They actually form the basis of some really common little interjection words. tiny sounds, big meaning.
Oh, this sounds fun. Like emotional sounds?
Exactly. Those little noises and expressions that add so much color and sort of cultural flavor to conversations, things you might miss in a textbook.
Okay, give me some examples. What happens if you just stretch out a vowel, like I?
If you stretch I into a sharp E, or say igot, that expresses disgust or repulsion, like eek. You might hear kids say it if they see something slimy or, spinach on their plate.
Uh-huh. Ick. Okay, I can picture that. What about O?
Oh, just like in English, oh usually shows mild disappointment, maybe sorrow or regret. Oh, das too schade. Oh, that's a pity. Very universal.
Simple.
Yeah.
And U?
A drawn-out often signals excitement or anticipation, like you're about to reel something big or exciting. Pass off. Ooh, watch out.
Ah, okay. What if you get hurt?
Then you'll likely hear or maybe or even ouch, all variations of ouch, expressing pain.
Oh, ouch. Good to know for clumsy moments.
And then there's if you hear or
Oh, I think I know this one. That's like or right, when you're thinking.
Exactly. The classic filler sound when you're pausing, thinking, or maybe a little unsure. Totally natural and understood.
Yeah, that's useful. What about A?
A gives us or aha. This is the sound of realization, of understanding something new, that light bulb moment. And that aha brings us to a really lovely German concept. The aha erlebnis.
The aha experience. Okay, tell me more about that. It sounds significant.
It is. The term comes from a German linguist, Karl Bühler. It describes that sudden moment of insight, that flash of understanding when something you didn't grasp before suddenly becomes clear.
So it's not just learning something. It's that feeling when it clicks, when confusion just vanishes.
Precisely. You've been puzzling over something, maybe a grammar point or a tricky pronunciation like oo, and then someone explains it clearly or you hear it in context and bang, you get it. That satisfying rush of clarity, that's the aha erlebnis.
That's a wonderful term for it.
Yeah.
And I guess that feeling is what language learning is all about, really.
Yeah.
Those moments of connection.
Absolutely. And it connects back to what we were saying about Berlitz earlier. Their whole approach, combining the language mechanics with the cultural understanding, is designed to create those aha erlebnis moments for learners.
Right. It's not just about memorizing rules, but truly getting the language, the sounds up to the cultural nuances.
So yeah, to kind of wrap up our exploration today, mastering these German vowels, the Umlaute, Diphthongs, it's absolutely fundamental for fluency and for sounding authentic.
And as we've seen, even the simplest sounds, these little interjections, they carry real cultural weight and emotion.
Definitely. Building that confidence to actually speak a new language, it really starts with getting the pronunciation right and having that cultural context.
And for the serious learner wanting that deeper connection, Berlitz really offers that path, focusing on confident, fluent conversation through both the language itself and that essential cultural training.
And there are so many ways to learn that fit your life, online, face-to-face, private lessons, group classes.
Specific programs, too, for individuals, kids, teens, businesses, even government. It's all geared towards helping you truly connect with the language and the culture.
It really is.
So as we leave you today, here's something to think about. What seemingly small phonetic detail, maybe in German or another language you're interested in, might be the key to unlocking a whole new layer of cultural understanding for you?
A great question to ponder.
Thanks for joining us on the Berlitz Language and Culture podcast.